Good morning, students. I am going to start microwave engineering subject. Today I am giving you introduction to microwaves. Microwaves are nothing but electromagnetic wave only. Microwaves are having the frequency range from 1 GHz to 1000 GHz, and 1 GHz is nothing but 10 power 9 hertz. The microwaves, the name itself it is saying micro means tininess, smallness. They are having their wavelength in centimeters. So the microwaves are having the wavelength very less. If the frequency is very high, the wavelength will be very less, because the frequency and wavelength, these two are having inversely relationship. So as we are seeing here the electromagnetic frequency spectrum, we are having ELF, extreme low frequency range, to cosmic rays. So here the microwave band is from, we know that already the microwave frequencies ranges from 1 GHz to 10 power 9 1 GHz to 1000 GHz. So this is a microwave frequency band. It is starting from lower end frequency of SHF to the higher frequency end of L light, visible light regions. So here we have to conclude one thing, that the microwave band ends with visible light region. That's why it is having the property that the microwaves are traveling with a light speed. So because of this unique behavior, the microwave band is separated from radio waves. Okay, because here the microwave band higher frequency edge is end with the light rays. Light is nothing but visible light rays. So the microwaves can travel with the speed of light. So these are separately classified from radio waves. Okay, so above these light rays are X-rays, gamma rays and cosmic rays. Next, the topic is advantages of microwaves. So what is the need of and what are the advantages of microwaves, and we'll see later the applications. So first one is increased bandwidth availability. So these are having very large bandwidth, that is range from 1 GHz to 103 GHz. So what will happen? How the bandwidth high bandwidth will become an advantage. Bandwidth is nothing but a range of frequencies where the information can be carried. So if the bandwidth is very high, the information can be carried is also very high. That is, more information can be transmitted. So that is advantage, that is increased bandwidth availability. So with this we can use in long distance communication applications such as telephone network, TV network and space communication, telemetry, defense, railways, etc. And second advantage is improved directive properties. So what will happen if the directivity is increased? Is it become an advantage? Yes, if the directivity is increases, that is becoming an advantage. Directivity is nothing but, if we consider antenna, if it is omnidirectional, omni means all directional. It can send the information in every direction. And in the same way we will have directive antennas. Directive antennas means the antenna can send only the information in a directive way. If the directivity is increases, the information sent will be having very clarity, and if the directivity is improved, the power requirement is also can be reduced. If the antenna is omnidirectional antenna, it is sending the information in every direction, means it requires more power. But if the antenna is directive antenna, it requires less power because it is sending the information in only one direction. If the information is sending only one direction, the information sending is having clarity information. So how the directivity can be increases? If the frequency increases, we will see now. So as we are having the relation F is equal to C by lambda. Lambda is nothing but wavelength of a microwave frequencies. If the frequency is very high, the lambda is very less. Okay. So here we are having one formula, B is equal to 140 degrees by D by lambda. D is nothing but diameter of an antenna and lambda is wavelength of a wave. And B is bandwidth in degrees. So here I am considering two cases, 30 gigahertz and 300 megahertz. Frequency is less, frequency is more. If the frequency is more, what about lambda? It will be less. If the frequency is less, lambda will increase. Okay, here 1 centimeter, here 100 centimeter, because the frequency relationship with lambda is inversely proportional. And I am considering B as 1 degree beam width. Okay, I am substituting in D. I will get here 140 centimeters. Here in this case I will get 140 meters. Okay, so if the frequency is very less, diameter of the antenna is very high. If the frequency is very high, the diameter of the antenna is very less. If the diameter is less, then the power requirement is also very less. Okay, next, as frequency increases, lambda decreases, and hence power radiated and gain is also increases. Here power radiated means the information we are sending with clarity. That's it. Next, fading effect. Fading effect and reliability. So fading effect will come under the situations like, fading effect is nothing but if there is a variation in transmission medium. So the variation will occur in a transmission medium at low frequencies. So at low frequencies, the fading effect will be very high. If the fading effect is coming into the picture, means we can't receive the information very clearly. So that can be observed if the frequencies are very low. But microwaves are having very high frequencies, so the fading effect can be reduced. Next, power requirements. As already we discussed, the power requirements for the transmitter and receiver is very less for microwaves compared to the other frequency bands. Next advantage is transparency property of microwaves. What is transparency property means? They are having the range, microwave frequency band ranging from 300 megahertz to 10 gigahertz. These are capable of freely propagating through the ionized layers surrounding the earth. As we know that the earth is having 3 layers. Okay, so through that layers also the information can be transferred and received very effectively. So because of this transparency window, microwaves are used very oftenly in all each and every applications. Advantages. These are the advantages of microwave. Next we will see the applications of microwaves in telecommunication, radars, commercial and industrial applications. Heat property of microwaves. Heat property of microwaves means microwave ovens for drying clothes, washing machines, like that. Next, electronic warfares. Next, identifying the objects are personal by non-contact method means if buildings are collapsed, if we want to see the persons who are under that objects, we can see they are alive or not. We can identify the human beings by applying the microwaves from upside. Next, microwave semiconductors. These are the microwave semiconductors are used to create the devices like jitter-free switches, phase shifters, HF generations and tuning elements, etc. And these elements are used in microwave devices for generating the signals, high frequency signals. So these are the applications of microwaves. If you want to see these applications very clearly, I can show you here. You can note it down. So these are the applications of microwaves. Just take a click and write down all the applications very neatly in your notes. Okay, so here finally if we want to follow this subject, we first need a basics from electromagnetic waves. So already we discussed electromagnetic field theory, and these are emerged from the Maxwell's equations. So in a future, if we want to derive the expressions, we need Maxwell's equations, modified Maxwell's equations and everything. So just go through the modified Maxwell's equations. Okay, we'll see the next class. Thank you.